Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. This is Penguinhub Wrestling. We are here to see a potentially a new YouTube belt holder. However, it is not guaranteed. The real cinematic masterpiece is set to happen this Saturday afternoon. Hubomania. We've all been waiting for it. The biggest extravaganza of the year here at Penguinhub Wrestling. Today we are simply going to see if the YouTube Championship will fall under the hands of somebody else before Hubomania this weekend. Now, if you recall, number 2 got my video removed because he's a little bitch. So I challenged him to a match, and I told him, you know what, I will make the stakes higher. It will be for the YouTube belt, maybe, if one of us could defeat Wife Tyson. I spun the wheel earlier. You saw it landed on Penguinhub, me. So I will be taking on Wife Tyson, the YouTube champion, right now. I announced it earlier. I told everybody there was going to be a big fight to give people time, to organize, to plan out their day because, it was very early in the morning. Some people, they had to call off of work, minutes before heading in. Some people were in the middle of work. They were literally at work, just got there and said, you know what, boss, I need to go. I need to go home because Penguinhub is going to take on Wife Tyson, or number 2 is going to take on Wife Tyson. One of those 2 is going to take on Wife Tyson, and I have to be there today. I have to be there. Some people left their kids at daycare, I heard. Some people have not picked their kids up from daycare because they said, you know what, it's not worth the gas wasting. I'm just going to leave them there. I will deal with that later. I need to drive downtown, and I need to watch this happen. That is exactly what's going on right now, all right? We are going to see what happens here. This is the biggest moment of any wrestler's, life. Hubomania. It will be a typical one-on-one match. No, nothing fancy, nothing crazy, no crazy stipulations, because we got to save all that for this weekend. Now, just to remind everybody again, this is for the YouTube belt. This is for the YouTube belt. However, the match between me and number 2 will still happen regardless of the results that happen right now, okay? The only difference is that the stipulation, which is that the loser has to make a video of the other person glazing the fuck out of the other person, that will happen regardless, all right? But it's simply if you lose. Obviously, if I win against Wife Tyson right now, it'll be a title match, and the loser still has to glaze the other wrestler, all right? So I remind you guys, okay? This weekend, the fight between me and number 2 may or may not be a title match. Regardless, the fight will happen, all right? No matter what happens right now, the fight will still happen. The stakes will just be a little bit lower. The stakes will just be a little bit lower, all right? Wife Tyson, I am not sure about her physical condition. She has not trained. She has not competed in weeks. She was partying for the last couple weeks. She just got back last weekend, so that's why we haven't had any Penguinhub Wrestling matches, which is a little unfair to the other wrestlers because they also want to get some warm-up matches. So we will schedule a day for that to happen before Penguinhub Wrestling's Hubomania. So let's get this show on the road. The only stipulation that we will have for this match is there will be a time limit. It will not be your typical 10-minute time limit, all right? Let's just get that out of the way. It'll be a 15-minute time limit, all right? A 15-minute time limit. Let's get this match started now. Libtard No matter what happens, me and number 2 will still compete at Hubomania. Wife Tyson has a match scheduled against Brock Lesnar. That is right, Brock Lesnar. So even if Wife Tyson loses right now, she will still have the opportunity to get a title back, a more prestigious title, might I add, against Brock Lesnar this weekend. Brock Lesnar, Wife Tyson will go at it at Hubomania. Will it be for both titles on the line, or will it be Wife Tyson trying to get a title back? We will find out after this. But here we see Penguinhub making his entrance into the ring right now. He is excited. He's hyped up. He's been working. You can see his muscles look a little bit more filled up, you know. Penguinhub feels that he is in the best shape of his life despite having that lower back injury a couple years ago. Despite discovering that his legs were crooked. Seems ready. He's repping the Mexican colors. He's repping the Canadian flag on the left side of his hip. Possibly having to do with the trade war going on here ever since the Trump administration rolled in. But look at that agility. Look at that explosiveness. I've never seen him jump on the ropes like that. You can tell he's been working on those legs. He's been hitting the legs at the gym. He does need to wear knee pads, you know, to help his crooked legs, to offer him extra stability. It is completely allowed here. You know, wrestlers are encouraged to wear knee pads, but here we have Wife Tyson now making a flamboyant entrance. Yes, queen. Making a flamboyant entrance to the ring. She feels very confident, because you can see she feels very confident. She is the champion as it stands at the moment. But will she still be champion after this? We will find out. But she should, you know, she should feel a little relaxed, you know, no matter what happens right now. She will still have a shot at redemption to become champion again for a more prestigious title this Saturday. However, if she is to win today, it'll be a title versus title match on Saturday against Brock Lesnar. So she does have something to lose here. It would add a bit more specialty to that match. But nonetheless, she will be defending the title right now against Liv Penguinhub. Moments from now, see Liv Penguinhub in his corner, trying to warm up his muscles. We have that floating punching bag in the back. Don't ask me about that. Liv Penguinhub getting some cheers from some Mexican supporters here. Wife Tyson looking at that belt. Perhaps like it is the last time she will be looking at that belt. He would be that look of seriousness on her face. She is ready and she is determined to win this match. The referee is taking the belt now. Wife Tyson looking at it one last time. The referee showing the belt to the other contestant, Liv Penguinhub, showing them what is on the line. And now the referee shows us, the viewers, what is on the line here tonight. Here we see Liv Penguinhub. Wife Tyson, shadow boxing in the corner. We have 15 minutes. What will happen? And let's get this show on the road. We have Liv Penguinhub coming out with the right hand. And Wife Tyson gets on the assault on the midsection of Liv Penguinhub. Liv Penguinhub being picked up now. Wife Tyson has him on his shoulders. Liv Penguinhub gets out of that. And a big giant knee across the jaw of Wife Tyson. Now he's going to pick her up. A stiff elbow to the jaw. Seems like she wants to weaken those jaw muscles. Trying to set up for a big strike potentially, but nope. He's going for the cover now. I don't think he's done enough. Wife Tyson's an ex-professional boxer. She's taking much bigger shots, and she has stood standing. This is not going to be enough. Liv Penguinhub. Penguinhub. The bit of a leg drop on the neck. Oh my goodness, the athleticism by Liv Penguinhub. I've never seen him do that before. He's scared of heights. He's typically scared of heights. You don't see him. You rarely see him pulling maneuvers off like that. When it's a bit more delayed because he's being very careful. But he just went for it now, and he's working on the arm of Wife Tyson. His competitors have to go at it immediately because they only have 15 minutes, and this is a title match, so there's so much on the line right now. But they also cannot be counted out. And look, her face was just smashed into that steel on the ramp. Now Liptar Penguinhub just picking her up. Wait, is she gonna get counted out? No, she's making her way back into the ring. Making her way back into the ring. Liptar Penguinhub catching his breath a little bit. And it seems like it worked. Look at that. That maneuver knocked him out a year and a half ago. That maneuver has been performed on him by Number 2. That is how he lost against Number 2 that one time. This was over a year and a half ago. And now it looks like he's put it in his arsenal now. White Tyson looking for an attack. Liptar Penguinhub with a drop kick to the back of White Tyson. White Tyson stumbling to get back on his feet. And again, that maneuver that knocked him out a year and a half ago. Liptar Penguinhub might be feeling himself now. Powerful chest smack. A kick to the midsection and a DDT, just working on that head, working on those neck muscles, weakening, trying to make sure that she can't tense up her neck anymore. Because eventually it becomes more difficult to keep her neck tensed up. And any blows kick to the head are you gonna feel the impact a lot more. Wife Tyson throwing him into the ropes. Liptar Penguinhub getting a hold of that left arm. He ties up again with that maneuver, working the lower back and then working the jaw. Seems like this is the strategy by Liptar Penguinhub. Working the arm a little bit, stiff right hand, but not with too much power, just enough to get him off. He steps back from that kick, gets a hold of the waist, gets a hold of the neck. A backdrop onto the canvas now. Wife Tyson has no choice but to roll out of the ring. She has not gotten up. Liptar Penguinhub goes high risk here. 155 pounds of weight going onto the sternum of Wife Tyson. To throw him back into the ring. There is 11 minutes left. Less than 12 minutes, I'm sorry. Oh my good, Wife Tyson able to reverse that, a kick to the midsection. Seems like Liptar Penguinhub now trying to weaken the legs of Wife Tyson, but she catches that. Wife Tyson, not knowing that he is not on the ground anymore, he stood up immediately. Oh my goodness! The dodging and the evading. I've never seen Liptar Penguinhub look so good in the ring before. He was not kidding. He's been working. Look at that Hurricane Rana, making her land on her neck. The referee's counting now. 2. Wife Tyson kicks out. Liptar Penguinhub could not believe it. Wife Tyson does have a very strong neck. She had to have a very strong neck in her profession. When you're going to be dealing with multiple blows to the head, you have to have a strong neck, a strong trapezius muscles to protect that brain of yours. Liptar Penguinhub has not become discouraged. He is keeping the game plan. He's maintaining the game plan. I mean, and now working the lower body a little bit, getting a hold of that arm, and yet again a drop into the back of the neck now. 10 minutes left. But what? Liptar Penguinhub gonna perform the finishing maneuver on Wife Tyson. Could this be enough to put away the champion? 2. Liptar Penguinhub is a champion. Liptar Penguinhub is a champion. Liptar Penguinhub is a champion. Liptar Penguinhub is a YouTube champion. Liptar Penguinhub has defeated Wife Tyson, and he is, as it stands, for who knows how long, the YouTube champion. The Penguinhub Wrestling YouTube champion, Liptar Penguinhub, for the first time in his career, has a belt. Oh my god. Oh my god, I was not expecting Wife Tyson to be put away that quickly. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Liptar Penguinhub, I'm the champion. Alright, I'm done with the narrative. I'm done with the comment. I'm the fucking champion. I did that. I beat the fuck out of Wife Tyson. I told you to get the fuck out of Hawaii. Told your bitch ass to come over here. That you had matches to do. You didn't want to leave Hawaii. You wanted to drink. You wanted a party. You came out like some gay little drag queen. You know, being all flat, but you lost. You lost. I'm the champion, number 2. You're gonna get fucked up this Saturday, you little bitch. Number 2, you little bitch. Number 2, you little bitch. You're getting fucked up. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Number 2, you cannot beat me without any weapons, number 2. You little gay bitch. You gay little bitch. You brown, 5'1" little boy who paints his nails, who wears shorts, who dresses like a middle schooler, who never washes his hair, who always has oily skin. You fucking little bitch. You're gonna get destroyed this Saturday. Do you hear me, number 2, you fucking bitch? That is right. That is right. Yeah, the belt. I have a belt now. You have no belts. You haven't had a belt in over a year and a half. You haven't had a belt in over a year, I mean. Yeah, that is what happens. I told you. I've been working. I sent you videos of me lifting weights. Look at that. You saw me doing those backflips. Saw me doing those reverse hurricane ranas. Saw me diving from the top rope outside the ring. And that is what that gets you. When you go on runs, when you lift 5 days a week, when you sacrifice a day away from the family so you can go to the gym and work on those legs, those skinny little legs that you have. Not me, though. Not me. Not today. Not today. You're making fun of my lower back. And look what I got me. Look, you know what? If I lose to you on Saturday, it doesn't negate. I'm not gonna say I'm losing. I'm not gonna lose. I'm hella not gonna lose. But if I lose on Saturday, this win is a lot bigger because it's so way bigger. But you know, no. Just all right. I'm sorry. I'm unprofessional. I should have said a commentator. All right. Libtard Penguinhub is now the YouTube champion now. He is now the YouTube champion. He will take on number 2 at Hubomania. That is correct, at Hubomania. It is now officially a title match between the 2 contestants. Arch rivals / best friends / rape victims. Alright, you know what I mean. Okay, look. This rivalry will never be over. The rivalry takes, goes on vacation every now and then, but it always comes back. And it's such an intense and crazy extravaganza like Hubomania. Will it come to a climax? Because right now, as it stands, number 2 has 1 win out of 4 meetings between the 2. The first match was a boxing match. That's 1 L. The second match was a wrestling match. He won that one. That's the 1 win he has. And then there was a rematch in the ring, and then Penguinhub won it. And the last time these 2 went at it was not even in the ring. Not in modern Penguinhub wrestling. Not in the modern Penguinhub wrestling era. It was in an MMA ring last year around this time, and Penguinhub won. Penguinhub won. And number 2 has not wanted. He never asked for a rematch. He never said he wants to go. He wants to go back to. No. He said, all right, whatever. He's 3-1. He's 3-1. So honestly, the Saturday, I think it comes to a climax. Penguinhub is clearly the better wrestler, and it matters the most now because it's for a fucking title. A fucking title. That has never been the case. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Have a great evening. There will be more PHW tomorrow. All right, not to inflate my own ego, but the main event is Logan Balls versus Ronald McDonald for the World Penguinhub Wrestling Championship. That is the main event. That is the biggest match of the year. A former YouTuber versus a current YouTuber. As it stands, Ronald McDonald fell off of YouTube in the last years, but it's not really his fault. It's because of YouTube's soft-ass baby policies. Kid-friendly policies that doesn't allow Ronald McDonald to make the content that he was so good at making. Logan Balls, he's pathetic. Anyways, have a great evening, everybody.